Hi everyone, Kim here at City Oasis. It's the first week of August here in Northern California. It's super hot, but not as hot as it has been, so that makes me happy. Well, along with all the ripening fruits and veggies. So come with me today on this little update in my orchard and in my veggie garden, and we'll see what we can find. Spent about an hour out in the fruit orchard this morning, and it's been super pleasant. It's only about 68 degrees Fahrenheit, which is so cool for here. And my pears are ripe and ready for me to pick. Got several trees with pears that are at just the right point for harvesting. The thing is that with pears, you actually want to get them a little bit early when they're still a little bit hard. First of all, if you wait till they start getting soft, the birds will just take them out, as will the squirrels. But also, the secret to a good pear harvest, at least in my family, the way I was raised, and we always seemed to have pear trees in our backyards, was to pick them just before ripeness, put them in paper bags in a cool, dark place, and let them finish ripening that way. This tree now being about 6 years old, I was able to thin it a lot less, and I have a lot more to harvest. There's a nice breeze going on, and it's just been a beautiful morning. And my brown turkey fig tree is clearly loaded with figs. I actually have been harvesting them the last several weeks, a few a day. That's one nice thing about figs. They don't all come ripe at exactly the same time. Another nice thing about figs is, aside from their absolutely wonderful taste, that you tend to get two crops. At least if you live in a climate like mine where the season is super long. And I love figs fresh, but I also love cooking with them. And one of the things I'm experimenting with this year and having some fun and success with is making fig Newtons. The fig bar cookies. I always loved them as a kid. And I really just want to make them now and enjoy them with my own special touch with all these figs I've got because I have so many. Fortunately, figs freeze super well. I'm also going to dry a bunch of figs because I do love dried fruit, and that's a great way to continue enjoying them over the coming year. That one's not quite ready yet. They start off green, and then they go dark and a little bit soft, and you twist and off they come. In my July garden tour video, I did mention that I take cuttings from my brown turkey fig tree, and those cuttings grow very easily into new fig trees. In fact, I don't think there is an easier tree to grow from cuttings than fig trees. They just root so easily. And they fruit again quickly and true to the mother tree. And my second semi-dwarf peach tree, my Rio Oso Jim, is about ready for harvest. Another 2 weeks maybe. I already harvested my first tree about 3 weeks ago. Got a ton off of that one. This is a little bit smaller tree with a little bit smaller fruit, but much sweeter. This has to be the nicest morning we've had all summer. It's about 8:15, been out here a couple of hours, and it is still nice. BB-8 has been keeping me company out here in the orchard. Come on, baby, time to go in the backyard. We gotta water the veggie garden. Yep, just checking, making sure I turned those sprinklers off. What are you two up to today? Let's check out the pomegranate tree. Yep, got some pomegranates on it. Look at that. A bird got that one up there. That's okay. There's plenty buried in here for me to harvest when they turn red and ripen up and make some lovely pomegranate spritzers. Hi, Toffee. How you doing? What's on your nose? There you go. How you doing, huh? You being a good boy? Yes, you are. You're being a good boy today. Yes, you are. Such a good boy. You're over here because you want some leaves, don't you? You're not even picky. Mulberry, apricot, olive, whatever I'll give you. Okay, boys. Have some leaves. These are just branches off my apricot tree that I would be pruning anyway very soon. They just love apricot leaves. Second, probably only to mulberry. Right, Coco? The baby ducklings are no longer babies, that's for sure. So the light-colored one is Daisy, and the one with the white ring around her neck is Maisie. They are best buds. Hiding out from me. Actually, there's a water faucet in that corner, so the ground's wet, and they love that. They have a pool they love to swim in, but they also really love just drinking from this. Rhubarb's still looking great. Rooster there, he is pretty aggressive, and I'm not really liking it. I know it's just their nature, but I've had 7 years with only hens, and it's such a peaceful, calm, relaxing, enjoyable environment when you just have hens. Bringing an aggressive rooster into the mix changes things entirely. And he's definitely the boss of all of them and me. Just not sure though that I want him around my older hens. They've never had to deal with a rooster, let alone a really aggressive one, which right now you wouldn't know. He's acting pretty calm right now, but yeah, I may gift him along with a couple of hens to somebody that wants to start a flock, because he's gorgeous, and you know, for a rooster he's calm. Just not sure he belongs in my flock, that's all. Well, the watermelon patch is certainly growing and producing a lot of melons throughout. They're just hidden all over the place in here. Little one's just beginning. Some that have been growing, you know, a while, and they're medium size. And more. More. Just crazy how many are growing in here. Oh, there's another one back in there. They just hide so well. Yeah. Lots of peppers I need to harvest today too. All different kinds. Georgia flame. Lots of pepperoncinis. It's funny how they blend in when they're green. Could you stop hitting the camera, baby? So many. Need to get pickling. Oliver the owl doing a great job here in the melon bed. Nothing's touched it for almost a month now. Same over here with my new squash. New as in, you know, 4th time growing. And look, I've got squash. And Chinese long red noodle beans. Finally. You working hard down there, baby? Are you working hard? Keeping the squirrels away from me, huh? Is that what you're doing? Or are you just sleeping? One of my favorite things when gardening, when watering in the morning, is snacking on cherry tomatoes. Because there's nothing quite as delicious as a cherry tomato fresh off the plant. Yum. Oh my gosh, look what I see. It's a melon. Wow, part of me thought I might not see any melons this year with the aggressive squirrel activity I had going on in spring and early summer, but there it is, my first melon. Now it's either an Emerald Gem or a Noir de Carme. Hard to tell this early, but they're both fabulous. So exciting. Oh, look, There's another one. Right there. That's definitely a noir de carme because I only planted those on this side. I bet there's a few more in here. Well, that is really cool. Oh, there's another one. Aha! And another. Oh my gosh, there's about a dozen in here. You know, being honest, I did not think that was going to happen this year, but I'm really glad it did. And definitely with all these blossoms, we've got more coming on. So thanks for joining me today, everyone. I am going to head in the house and try to make those Fig Newton cookie bars now. I'll let you know how that goes. Meanwhile, have a great week. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again next time.